Why should I save when I have not eaten? Imagine sitting across from a client, telling them about an incredible family benefit plan that could secure their family's future, and they respond with, "Why should I save when I haven't even eaten?" This is one of the most challenging objections insurance agents face. It hits at the very core of human survival instincts, prioritizing today at the expense of tomorrow. As insurance agents, your mission goes far beyond just selling policies. You are educators, protectors, and advocates for the security and well-being of families. But to fulfill this mission, you must first master the art of objection handling with empathy, strategy, and conviction. This video will walk you through proven strategies to inspire clients, shift their mindset, and empower them to save for their families, even when financial struggles loom large. Every word, every strategy shared here is designed to not only help you close a sale, but to make a meaningful difference in someone's life. Let's begin this journey of transforming objections into opportunities. When clients say, "I can't save, I haven't even eaten," their words are a window into their struggles. Many individuals live paycheck to paycheck, prioritizing immediate needs over future planning. This mindset, while understandable, locks them in a cycle of financial vulnerability. Your role is not to dismiss their concerns, but to understand them. Place yourself in their shoes, acknowledge their challenges, and empathize with their situation. People are far more likely to listen when they feel heard. However, while empathy creates a connection, it's your ability to guide them toward a new perspective that transforms the conversation. Shift their focus from surviving today to protecting tomorrow, and do so in ways they can easily relate to and act on. Why should anyone save? The answer is simple yet profound. Savings are not just about money. They are about love, responsibility, and security. They are the difference between a family struggling through a crisis and one that sails through it. When you present this idea to your clients, make saving feel less like a burden and more like an expression of care for their loved ones. Position family benefit plans as a bridge to a brighter, more secure future. Never make it about pitching a policy. Make it about protecting their family's dignity, stability, and happiness. The plan is merely the tool that helps them achieve these aspirations. One of the most powerful ways to address objections is to highlight the vulnerabilities families might face in the future. Ask your client, what happens if an unexpected health crisis arises? Or worse, what happens if something happens to you? Without a savings plan or insurance coverage, financial uncertainty can disrupt their family's peace. Take a moment to paint a picture, not of fear, but of preparedness. For example, explain how even small monthly savings today can spare their loved ones from major financial struggles tomorrow. By focusing on the long-term protection of their family's well-being, you're reinforcing the idea that saving is not a sacrifice. It's an essential step toward a safeguard they can rely on during tough times. Often, clients view savings as unrealistic because they assume it means giving up too much. Your job is to show them how manageable and ultimately rewarding saving can be. Talk about simple adjustments in spending habits. For instance, reallocating money spent on daily non-essentials like takeout meals or expensive coffee could cover a family benefit plan's monthly premium. Explain that these small sacrifices have an immensely bigger reward: financial security for their family. It's not about reducing their quality of life, but about making conscious decisions to build a safety net. This comparison can be incredibly powerful. It makes the concept of saving tangible and attainable, even for people on tight budgets. Here's where you go beyond logic and data to connect with the heart. Emotions drive decisions, especially when they involve family. Ask your clients, if something were to happen to you, would you want your family to suffer financial hardship? Would you want their dreams to be cut short because there was no safety net in place? These questions aren't meant to pressure, but to create a moment of reflection. Help them see their loved ones' faces, their spouse, their children, and think about the impact their decisions today will have on those lives tomorrow. Follow up with an uplifting tone. Share success stories of families who have benefited from long-term planning. Show how a parent's thoughtful savings allowed their child to graduate college debt-free, or a spouse to pay medical bills without stress. By linking their actions to their family's happiness and security, you help them see saving as an act of love rather than an obligation. Another objection clients frequently raise is, what's the use of saving when the cost of living keeps going up? This is where you arm yourself with knowledge to address their concerns. Help them understand the concept of inflation. Today's money will not have the same value tomorrow. Without savings, their family will not just have to deal with life's unpredictable crises, but also the rising costs of education, healthcare, and daily living. Now position savings and insurance as a counterbalance to this challenge. Explain how a family benefit plan ensures that their money works for them and their family's future, offsetting inflation's impact. Also, demonstrate how advanced planning prevents them from becoming financially dependent on others. The goal is to show that by saving today, they equip themselves and their families with the resources to weather any storm, no matter how inflation shapes the future. Objections are inevitable, but they are opportunities to educate. Here's a step-by-step approach to handle them effectively. Listen fully. Let the client express their concerns without interruption. Hearing them out shows respect. Acknowledge and empathize. Validate their feelings with statements like, I completely understand how hard it must feel to prioritize savings when day-to-day expenses are overwhelming. Reframe their perspective. Use positive examples and analogies to shift their mindset. For instance, relay the idea that savings is like planting seeds today to enjoy the shade of a tree tomorrow. Provide tangible proof. Use data, real-life success stories, and relatable scenarios to back up your points. Stay positive, not pushy. Steer clear of aggressive sales tactics. Focus instead on educating and inspiring. By following these steps, you'll not only overcome objections, but also build lasting trust with your clients. Stories inspire action, especially when they touch on the struggles and triumphs of real people. Share a story of a client who initially resisted saving, but eventually decided to invest in their family's future. Perhaps they started small, allocating a modest amount each month. Over the years, their savings grew, allowing their child to attend college or ensuring a spouse didn't shoulder medical bills alone. These stories carry weight because they are relatable, tangible, and profoundly motivating. Craft your own stories from your experiences as an agent. They don't have to be dramatic, they just have to show how prioritizing savings, even under challenging circumstances, transformed lives for the better. In telling these stories, you become not just an agent but a guide, inspiring clients to take control of their futures. As an insurance agent, your work has a ripple effect. Every policy sold, every client educated, reverberates through families, communities, and generations. This is your chance to rise to the occasion. Use the strategies we've discussed: future-proofing, small sacrifice for big reward, emotional connection, and beating inflation, to guide your clients through their objections. Remind your clients that saving doesn't require them to abandon their immediate needs. It simply requires them to decide that their family's future is worth planning for. Remember this: you're not just in the business of selling policies. You are in the business of protecting dreams, preserving dignity, and building legacies. Each objection you handle is a step closer to making a real difference in someone's life. Close each client conversation with confidence, compassion, and the belief that you're empowering them to create a brighter tomorrow. Because when they say, "Why should I save when I have not eaten?" your answer will guide them toward hope, security, and a better future. Let's transform every no into an opportunity, and every family interaction into a story of success.